How we doing, everybody? We are gonna go over my Coleman collection again. Got some cool additions and updates on all of my other lanterns. Starting over here on the mantle, 228F, 3 of 1970, great runner. 220E, 8 of 55, great runner. 200A, 7 of 55. It's a great runner. This evening I just installed a new generator in it and gave it a good run with a Peerless 24A mantle, and runs great, extremely bright with the 24A. We have a little 242B, 8 of 1941. It's a great runner. Unfortunately, the fount is leaky, so I'm going to seal up the fount at some point. So for right now, it'll just be a display one. We have a 237, which is a kerosene-fueled model. I haven't been able to put an exact date on it, but it's 1957 through 1969. Runs great. Extremely bright with a Peerless 111 mantle. We have a Canadian 242B from April of 1949. Great runner. eBay find on that one. A 200A, 6 of 56. Again, runs excellent. Have a 220E from January of 1959. That one is kind of my junkyard dog. The fount is a little bit rusty. The frame is a little rusty. The clocking of the frame and everything in the bail, it's all off. But the thing runs so well. We have a 228F, 8 of 65, runs absolutely excellent. Now we're going to go over to the first bookshelf, which I kind of did some reorganizing. Starting up top, we have a military 252A single mantle. It actually is a pretty good runner. I do need to get a new generator for it though, as well as a new valve stem, because the knurling on the end of the valve stem is kind of cheesed, and trying to fire it off last night and it really wasn't having it. So let the pressure out of it, drain the fuel out of it, and like I said, she needs a little work. Got a 200A, November of 1962. Excellent runner. Have a 220F, May of 1966. Runs pretty decent when it wants to. I believe I gotta take it apart and pull the valve out of the fount and clean the fuel air tube, because I believe the rod inside of the fuel air tube is a little sticky, so a little cantankerous to start sometimes. We have a January of 1976 335 Canadian. Runs absolutely beautiful, very bright. We have a 288 or a CL2 from 11 of 1983. That is actually my newest one. Scored it at a local flea market for $5. I upgraded it to a leather pump cup, put a new set of mantles on it, dumped some fuel in it, and it runs excellent. Now, every Coleman collector has to have a turd. It's a 275, November of 1982. With an eBay score, and this one is actually pretty cool because I got with it the original box, the original manual, the original warranty registration card, as well as the original funnel. And we have my little January 1966 502 single burner stove. That's a great runner, excellent for making coffee on. And in this empty space here is going to be going a 1972 220F that a buddy of mine messaged me about. His wife was cleaning out her grandmother's garage and found it. It's in really nice shape. Has the original box for it, as well as all the original paperwork. Looks like it's only been used probably a handful of times. I will get it running. And then I also have coming in the mail as well, I have a 1952 Canadian 236, which is basically the same as the 237, except for that the 236 runs on white gas, not kerosene. And I also scored a nice, and on eBay, a Canadian 639, January of 1978, if I believe correctly. But it's a CP rail one. The collar is marked with CP rail. And do some videos on those when they get here. So, thanks for watching.